is 6:08 on April 14th, a Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I've been on vacation all week. That's what you want to call it. I mean, here's the thing. So I've been on vacation from work, but I really haven't done anything. I mean, that you would consider a vacation. Simon hurt his back again, so the last few days I've been dealing with that. I guess, you know, I mean, long story short is I came home Saturday after work and he was limping. And then each day progressed, he got a little bit worse and a little bit worse, to the point where yesterday morning, the night before, so Monday night, he wouldn't move at all. I got him to go outside one time, and that was a chore, because I had to get him back in, and he was limping. I mean, he would snap at me if I tried to touch him, because he was in that much pain. I tried doggy aspirin, I tried other things, and it just wasn't helping him. I had no choice but to take him to the vet. And it's not that I don't want to take him to the vet, but I don't really have the money. I mean, you drop anywhere from $100 to $300 every time you take him to the vet. And I know it's like any other doctor bill for your kids or anything else, you just deal with it. But, you know, you can be billed for doctors, you can't be billed for a vet. You have to pay it out of pocket. So, I mean, I figured it out, but it hurts. And the part that hurts the worst isn't the money, it's watching your kid freaking in pain. I mean, because let's face it, guys, those dogs, those animals are my kids. Right along with Lacey. So I took him in, and I did some prayers to St. Francis, and I took him in, and I'm just like, you know, he's 10 years old. He's not young. You know, he's not a puppy. And they basically said that he ruptured or slipped discs in his neck and back. Again, this is the third time in a year. And they recommend him going to a neurologist and getting MRIs and CAT scans, and I'm like, look, I can't afford all that, you know. So they put him back on the meds that they put him on the last two times. After the first dose, he was feeling better. Actually, ironically, when we got home from the vet, he was up moving around. So he was already doing better before he even had any meds in him. Thank you, St. Francis, for that, because I do believe that the prayers helped in that aspect. But then after his first dose, he was feeling better. But now it's like, now I got to keep him calm, because he doesn't need to be acting like an idiot and making things worse again. So, I don't know. You know, so I was just like, it is what it is. You do what you got to do. So I'm not doing anything this week. Besides stuff around the house, except for just trying to get myself out of this funk that I'm in a funk, guys. I'm in a pretty big one, emotionally, physically, mentally, all of it. I mean, I may talk about it later, but I'm not really feeling like talking about it now. So up to this point, I've done more laying around doing absolutely nothing, which that's okay, because I'm on vacation and I'm allowed. But that's not who I am. I like to do things, or at least go to the beach, get up and move, work in the garden, something. So I made a pact that I'm going to the sunrise this morning. I know the girls, Lacey has a friend over. It's a whole nother thing. They had to go to a funeral for a child. I can't. Like the the grief and heartache that is just, it's just, I can't. So I made a pact to myself that I was going to get up and I was going to go see the sunrise this morning. I'm pushing it all the time, but that's because I wanted to give Simon his meds. I skipped his dose last night because the dose last night he was supposed to get would have been at like midnight, and I don't want to be doing 11 at midnight because if he's still in the meds when I go back to work, I can't give them to him. One, I'm sleeping at midnight, and two, I'm at work at noon. So I got up this morning between 5:30 and 6 and gave him his meds so that he gets them before I go to work, and then he'll get them again tonight when I'm typically off of work. I mean, there are going to be a few times where I'll probably still be at work, but at least he can do it. I know I'm just kind of rambling. But anyway, so I decided to get up and go by myself and go to the sunrise and take a nice walk on the beach. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I mean, I'm not just going to go sit and watch the sunrise. I'm going to watch the sunrise and then I'm going to walk. I brought my headphones. I mean, I know I'm at the beach and you can listen to the beach and that's great, but I like music too, and sometimes the music. This piece of paper, I thought it was an animal. I was going to cry. It was tumbling around on the road. I wanted to make sure. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm going to go see the sunrise and walk. Just walk for a while. I might walk up to Cape and Olympic Towers and back. I don't know yet. We'll see how far I get. And then I gotta go to the grocery store because I need to get some food for the house because we don't really have much. That's what I'm doing. And then I don't know what I'm going to do from there. It's supposed to start raining this afternoon, so got to get in whatever I want to get in outside this morning. Or early afternoon. I'm going to the end of the boardwalk. Where I usually go. Why are there nets over those bushes? I've never seen that before. I would love to live back here. Back in the old streets of Rehoboth, where these older cottage houses are in the woods. Freaking love it. I mean, it would be busy in the summer, but it wouldn't matter because I would basically just be going to the beach and I could walk there. So yeah, but that's what's going on. Like I'm in a funk and I'm trying to get myself out of it. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. I'm so happy. So pastel. Anyway, I still have 8 minutes before it actually rises. But man, I'm so excited. Alright guys, well I'm gonna leave this here so you can see behind me. Not really. Turn in. Or maybe not. Let's see. I still have to turn around. I forgot they were doing construction. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. so freaking pretty. Oh gosh, I'm really glad there's not really many people out here. There's a few. But I think now I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk down to those towers way down there. I'm gonna show you. Way down there. Those towers. I'm back. So I'm gonna go do that now. There's your one last glimpse of the sunrise. I can't see. I made it. That one's right there. That's the first one. It's been a good walk. I'm gonna walk way back. I have a whole pocket full of treasures too. So yeah, here's the tower. All right, now we're going back. I just sneeze. Bless me. Anyway, so I'm done. I'm hot. I'm sweating now because I wore a long sleeve shirt and a sweatshirt because it was chilly this morning. Now that the sun's up, it's nice out. That anywhere. So yeah, that was a nice walk. Like, well, it's, what is it now? 8:20. It's about 2 hours I walked. It was great. It was nice. It was just what the doctor ordered. I needed it. It was funny because I took a picture of a feather, white feather on the sand. I'll insert that here. And then I just noticed like every 3 or 4 feet there was another feather. And it lasted about halfway, like a good, I don't know, mile? I don't know how many miles I walked, but a mile or so. Like every few feet there would be a feather. And it would just be there where I was walking. So if that's not a sign that my angels are with me, I don't know what is. I did find lots of treasures. I'll have to show those to you later because I put them in my hat in the back. I'm hot. I'm so hot. I'm gonna have to go home and take a shower. Like legit. But it felt really good. It felt really good. I was able to regroup and kind of become one with my spirituality. I've been working really hard lately on tapping into my spirituality because I need to. It's the only therapy I have right now. And the more I tap into it, the more I notice, the more signs I see, the more clarity I get, so on and so forth. People running. I want to smack people sometimes. I just saw this lady and she's got her dog on a leash and he's not on a harness. He's just on a collar with a leash. And he started barking at the runner, which, I mean, come on, dogs do that. I mean, you're on a boardwalk at the beach. You're going to run into people. And what does she do to stop him? She yanks him back and pulls him up by the collar. Like, dude, you're going to hurt his neck doing that. He's just a little thing. And I think back to Simon, who this ruptured and slip disc in his neck and the whole he could become paralyzed thing. Scares the crap out of me. Anyway, so I just want to smack people when I see stuff like that because it's like, that's not the way you control your dog. Like, if you don't want your dog to bark at people, then don't bring them around people, or you train them to not bark around people the proper way, not by yanking on their leash and potentially breaking, damaging their neck. I know somebody who actually killed their dog because they slammed a door on them because the dog tried to get out of the car. So, like, you gotta train them properly or don't do things with them. Anyway, enough of all that. I don't want to get into negativity and all that stuff. But the highlight of this whole walk was when I was walking back, and literally this dog comes running at me, tearing down the beach at me, and runs straight into my legs. I don't want to say full force, because if this dog had run full force into my legs, he would have knocked me over. Like, he wasn't a little dog, and he was a shepherd or a lab, or I'm not entirely sure what he was, but he was brown and fluffy, and he was some kind of lab or shepherd or something along those. I don't want to say shepherd. I don't think it was a shepherd. I'm going to say lab. I'm going to say it had to be closer to a lab. Anyway, he was the sweetest freaking dog. He just wanted me to pet him and love him, and he was just like, "Hi, how are you?" Ran right into me, like, on purpose, like, did it on purpose, saw me, came tearing down the beach. At first I was like, but the dads weren't being super anxious about it, so I knew that the dog was friendly. But oh my god, the dog just wanted the dad's were funny. He's like, "I know you're tired of us, but come on, couscous." I get the dog's name was couscous, and the dog's trying to walk with me down the beach. He's trying to come home with me. So freaking fluffy. I loved it. It was great. It made me laugh. It whoo, full force into my legs. It was great. Like I said, well, not full force, because like I said, had the dog gone full force into my legs, he probably would have knocked me over. But because it was not a little dog. But he definitely wanted to make sure that I knew that he was there. So it was great. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna take a shower, get myself together, check on the kids, do something with my shells and stuff, and then I gotta go to the grocery store. I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat, because I gotta go on a diet. Everybody's gotta go on a diet. We all gotta go on diets. And I don't want to say diet, because I just need to change the way I'm eating, because anyway, I'm not going into any of that. I just need to get some groceries. So I'll see you guys later. I'm hoping you stay there. You're currently propped up on a cactus. So I took my shower, so I'm good. But I figured I'd show you guys what I found at the beach this morning, and pretty much end the vlog there. Whether I film anymore, I don't know, but this has already turned into a pretty lengthy vlog. So the biggest piece I found was this one. How cool is that? So I actually have seen somebody posted where they were planting succulents in the shells, so I may do that with this one. I'm sure I can find a succulent small enough to plant in there. So that, I have everything in my hat that I wore when I got there. And then this one, which I really like that one. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these yet. Probably put them in my garden. I think I'm going to kind of change the outside over into a beachy, like sunflowers meets beach type thing. I don't know yet. Oh my god, these dogs. I swear to God, Simon's going to give me a heart attack. Because he's acting like he's a fool. Like he's a fool. Running around, jumping, acting like a fool. I mean, I know he's on medicine, but I'm afraid he's going to screw himself up again. And I don't know how to keep him calm. I can't crate him. I can't, short of keeping him in the house, but it's nice out. I feel like he should get something. I need another cup of coffee. Okay, so the next one, I got that. I got I'm trying to see what I got so I can pick and choose what I show you first. I don't know. I got this one. I thought this one was cool because look at the dent in the top. I've never seen one like that. Like, it's not broken, it's just dented. So I got him. I got him. I really like, and I wish I could figure out how to do it where they always looked wet, but when they look wet, they're so much prettier. Like this was really white. He must be outside somewhere. He can't hear me anyway. And then I got these, which when I picked these up, they were so bright and pink, but now that they're dry, they're not as much. Again, this one is like shiny black. Now it's dull, but it's still a cool little stone. Let's see. And then, oh, I have to get my pants back out because I think I have a piece of sea glass. Anyway, I have this one. And this one. One day I might find a whole one. But these ones are still pretty cool because they're in pretty good shape. Oh, this is not pretty much a whole one. This one's not, but they're still cool looking. This one looks like it's pretty much intact, but not as much. And I always check to see if there's critters living in them, because if there's critters living in them, then I just throw them back in the ocean. Another pink stone. I wish you could see the pink in that. I guess you can kind of see. Look how the sun shines in it. Anyway, I got this one, which I really like because it's got the hole in it. I'm going to make a necklace out of it. This is one of the first necklaces I made with the turtles. But, I mean, and it's adjustable. So, like, if I want it shorter, I can make it shorter. But this is like the first one I made. I've made a lot more since then. So yeah, there's that one. So I'm gonna make a necklace out of that. And then the two pieces of sea glass I found were just this brown one and this white one. Oh, the dogs are still outside. That's what the noise is. But I think I have a piece of greenish blue. Hold on, let me go see if I can find it. Okay, I found it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like a bluish green tint to it. That's what I found. That's all I got for you. It was a nice walk. It's relaxing, rejuvenating, invigorating, whatever you want to call it. But that's all I got for you guys today. So yeah, I mean, I know I'm not vlogging as often as I used to, but every now and then I get the urge, and today was just one of those urges. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.